Alright guys, welcome back to more Champions League action in PES 5 Master League. We are here at Anfield once again because we're having so many home games this season, with Iniesta leading us out of the tunnel there as the captain tonight against Inter Milan. So yeah, Oscar Cordoba is in goal by the way for this one because red form arrow, and he is always hot in goal. Especially with red form arrow. Babel is going to start alongside Benzema for this one. It was tricky who to pick up front for this one because we kind of want to reserve like the regulars for the league and whatnot, you know, like Mutu, Ronaldo, Gerrard, etc. But Ramos is starting this one because he's on a red form arrow, so no Cafu. And also Kaiser's going to start because we didn't really have another DMF. Oh, here is Ramos, and here's Babel, and it's 1-0, and Inter Milan really should have dealt with that better. Good start, but defending very poor there. So, yeah, Shimizu's on a red form arrow, so he's starting. Kaiser on a good form arrow, which is what I just said there, so he's going to start at DMF. I know we could have just thrown Mascherano, De Jong in, but Kaiser's, I think he's playing really good this season, so he deserves to start this one. Ramos, though, getting forward here. Nice ball through, I think, by, was it Benzema there to fire up that shot. And then, oh, keeper. Keeper. Got to do better than that. I remember 2008, if anybody remembers Liverpool v Inter Milan that season. It was the Champions League. I think it was the last 16 stage, wasn't it? I want to believe. And I think, oh, referee got in the way there. I want to say, I think it was Torres in the, I always remember Torres scoring that one goal for Liverpool, I think in the away leg, I believe it was. I think Gerrard, didn't he score in the home one where it sort of, he took a long shot and it hit the post? Or something like that. So I always remember sort of that one. It's kind of maybe one of them obscure games that you kind of forget about sometimes, though. You know, there's always them matches that they're in the back of your head, but you just kind of forget about them from time to time. So it's been that many matches down the years, you know, in football in general. How can you be expected to keep on top of them all? Well, I'm here to remind you about that. I guess that's my my job with this channel, isn't it? I guess, in a way. But yeah. Fernandez starting this one. I didn't mention that until now because he hasn't had a lot of time in the team yet, and I wanted him to start this one. It was either him or Palmieri. Palmieri's had a lot of time, but Fernandez hasn't had much, so we're going with that instead tonight. Tevez is taking a rest because he's been pretty good lately. I think next week we've got the Manchester United second leg in the Cup, so we need to start thinking about that as well. So that's something that's going to be happening soon. And it's Shimizu. And it's Iniesta with a shot off target. That's unbelievable. Oh yeah, they've got Casillas in goal, haven't they, Inter? Totally forgot about that. So he did play with us, and then I think we trade him off, and all sorts of stuff happened. Here is Oscar Cordoba. Fernandez was backtracking to get the ball there, however. Better Carlos starting this one as well. He's been really good. That pass wasn't good though. And Oscar Cordoba in there again. He's always alert. Yeah, one thing I kind of looked at before this match, I was deciding like who should take penalties tonight if, you know, we do get a penalty, that is. And we don't really have a penalty taker on the team. As in, we don't really have anybody, I don't think we've got anybody who's got that attribute, you know, like there's a list of attributes against each player, and if they're really good at that particular thing, they'll have like a star against it. I don't think there's anybody in this team who's like got a star for penalties. It's weird. Ooh, Babel there with a shot off target. Wasn't far from reaching the goal. Yeah, well, we've got, I think Lyon and Tottenham are going head-to-head tonight as well in our group. Tottenham seem to be doing a little bit better just recently, in recent weeks. We'll be playing them next in the third match of the group stage, which will be coming up soon. And could be an opportunity here for Benzema. It's Benzema! Straight into the keeper. A little unlucky. It's coming in. Right. Iniesta's chasing the ball down. He makes it. And here's Milan, and Fernandez has got to come back to stop Menez here, which he does nicely. Here's Iniesta. Here's Shimizu. Ooh. Oh, Shimizu's okay. And there's a little bit of space for Roberto Carlos to run into here, which didn't last very long. Menez here with a chance. What a save by Cordoba. Into causing problems. I want to say it was Shimizu who was coming across there. No, it wasn't Shimizu. It was it Roberto Carlos? Roberto Carlos trying to get back to cover some of the space. Fernandez is meant to be marking the guy, and he's just not done a good job here. In fact, he's been kind of shoved, I think, a little. If we roll this back here, you can see in the middle there, he's been kind of pushed slightly. But to be honest, I'm not going to argue with that, to be honest. Fernandez should have done better. He should have held his ground more. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that into goal there at all. It's a goal at the end of the day, and they deserved it. And it could be 2-0 here. It's Adriano. It is 2-1. Could be 2-1 is what I meant to say originally. And we've gone from on top of our game to suddenly behind against Inter, and Fernandez couldn't keep up with this guy here. He kind of trips Adriano up, but it doesn't stop him, and then the ball goes through Cordoba's legs, which is unlike Cordoba. But what is Fernandez doing? We were just talking about the guy, and he's not having a good night so far. Right before the break, we are possibly going into that break with being a goal behind Inter. It's going to go out. Yeah, in the blink of an eye, things can change, can't they? Here's Milan. It's Marino. Pizarro. Fabregas is in there. I haven't mentioned that. Red form, by the way, for him. I think this could be half time here. Or maybe not. Here is Benzema. And it's Ramos. It's possibly Babel. It's cleared by Inter, and that is half time. Fernandez. What is going on with the guy? Oh, don't tell me he's the new Company. Company didn't have a good time when he was here. Fernandez not having a good time tonight. Well, we are making a change, and that change is that Palmieri is on for Fernandez. Fernandez, I don't know what's going on in that first half for him, but he didn't have a good first half at all. So we want to change that up just a little bit. I'll be honest, I do not have high confidence in Fernandez tonight. Iniesta really should have took the shot there instead of trying to square it. Here's Babel. Babel for 2-2. Oh, misses. Where was Benzema in all this? Could he have been put in? Probably not. But sometimes I like to analyse it by where the other players were, and would it have been better to have squared the ball or something. Sometimes would it be better just to go for the shot instead of thinking about squaring it. Oh, bad by Palmieri. It's Merlin. Oh, Maldini's in there. Wow, the defence is all over the place tonight. Here's Babel though. Iniesta. It's Kaiser. It's Fabregas. Iniesta. Babel couldn't get hold of the ball. Cordoba is heading that one out and away from danger. There will be changes in a moment. We're starting to hit the panic button. No, that's not a good ball, that. Mutu on, Babel off. Rooney on, Fabregas off. Iniesta's going to go into the, I think the left of midfield. Well, actually, Shimizu should be there. That may get changed in a moment. Rooney's going to go into attacking midfield. And here come Inter again. Oh, Adriano looking for the ball. Here is Mutu with a great opportunity. It's Mutu! Oh, did what he could. Here's Shimizu. It's Roberto Carlos. It's into the box. What is Iniesta doing? He needs to get hold of that ball. You can't let that run past you. Here he is again. It's into the box. And I think it's come off a Liverpool player. I think it was Rooney. I think it's a goal kick. Oh, it makes its way through to Mutu. Oh, who somehow squeezes himself through there. Oh, maybe nicks the post slightly. Benzema. No. The defending has been so sloppy tonight. It's been unreal. It's Maldini. Here's Palmieri. Here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos puts Shimizu in. It's Mutu. It's... Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. It's going to be Mutu to take it. Can he salvage this for Liverpool? He can. 2-2 is the score. Just what we needed right now. And the thing is, if you don't try, you'll never get. Should go without saying, really, shouldn't it? But the more pressure you put on a team, the more you get into the opponent's penalty box, you know, the more they could slip up and make a mistake that leads to a penalty. I don't know if it really was a penalty. It looked kind of soft to give away. Maybe a little bit harsh on Inter, you might say. But you got to give it to Inter. They've played well tonight. Here's Rooney. Here's Iniesta. Here's Benzema. Oh, blocked by Felipe. We really need somebody in the box, perhaps, here. Or maybe we don't. Here's Benzema. Here's Shimizu. Is there going to be anyone? It's Shimizu! Oh! Could have had the winner there. The shot was blocked. That one was blocked. So that's going to go to Inter. And here Inter come, but Ramos is there. That's blocked out, and that's full time. That is more than a fair result tonight. That's probably one of the fairest results I think we've ever seen on the series, to be honest. Fernandes wasn't looking good in that first half. He came off for Palmieri. Palmieri looked a bit sharper than he did. No disrespect to Fernandes, but it wasn't a good first half performance. I think we played a little bit better in the second half, but not too much, to be honest. Both of our goals were extremely lucky because, well, a penalty... You got to get the luck to have a penalty, I guess, sometimes. And then, obviously, the Babel one to begin with that was just rebounded onto him, and he managed to slot it in before the keeper could get across. So, Shimizu with a 7.5, Iniesta with an 8. I think Iniesta was alright, he was trying, but he was just getting very unlucky. And yet again, we've had to bring on Mutu to bail us out for like the billionth time. Babel was playing alright, but I don't know. I had faith in Benzema. Maybe Benzema should have come off for Mutu instead. Maybe Babel should have stayed on. I don't know. It didn't really make much of a difference in the end, I suppose. Oh, we've got player departure again. Oh, no. It's Mascherano this time. And Tevez, it's Argentina that's been picked. Oh, God. Oh, and Orellana. Oh, there's 3 of them. I mean, Orellana we're not using too much, but damn, we're 2 strikers down thanks to that. Oh, well, that's the way it is. Anyway, guys, this is what happened tonight in Europe, and Tottenham Hotspur win 2-1 over Lyon. They're recovering. They're on the recover, Tottenham. Meanwhile, Group A, we got AC Milan winning at Chelsea 2-0. We got Fiorentina 2-1 against Ajax. Ajax having a kind of a rocky start to Champions League, I think. Haven't they lost their opening 2 games now? Group B, we got Roma winning at Barcelona 1-0, and Real Madrid winning at Bayern Munich 2-1. In Group D, we've got Manchester United winning at Juventus 3-1 and Getafe losing at home to Newcastle 4-1. So this is how it looks in Group A after 2 games. AC Milan are top, Ajax are bottom with nothing, losing, I believe, to Chelsea and AC Milan in their first 2 games. So, yeah, Fiorentina sitting third, though. In Group B, we've got Madrid sitting top of that one with 2 wins so far. We've got Bayern on 3 points, Roma on 3, and Barcelona with nothing. Barcelona have lost to Madrid and Bayern now, if I'm reading that correctly. And moving on to our group, we are top of the group. We're on the same amount of points as Tottenham. We've won 1 and drawn 1. Inter Milan, they're on 2 points. They've drawn their opening 2 games, so it's not looking too bad for them, but it's looking kind of bad for Lyon with nothing so far, losing both opening games. And in Group D, we've got Manchester United sitting on 6 points, Newcastle with 3, Juventus and Getafe just with a 1 each so far. We're moving on, and we're at home yet again for the billionth time this season, it feels like. But before we get to that, this is what's going on up and down the league. We've got We United at home to Aston Villa. We've got Chelsea against West Brom. We've got Charlton against Wigan. Celtic visit Newcastle. Birmingham at home to Portsmouth. Tottenham, can they keep their run going? They visit Everton. We've got Manchester United at home to Rangers. And for us, it's Arsenal in the next one. So, yeah, we'll be pulling out the big guns. No pun intended there, because, you know, Arsenal are the Gunners, etc. I guess Mutu, Ronaldo, all them faces will return. Yeah, we swapped the team around tonight. Fernandes, we put faith in him, and to be honest, we should have put Palmieri in there. But I mean, Fernandes, you've got to, if you buy a player, you've got to play him. You've got to give him time. He didn't have a good time tonight. But we'll think about that later. So, yeah, thank you for watching this one today, guys. We are up against Arsenal in the next one, and I think it's fair to say that this was quite a possible fair result. Although I think the penalty was kind of soft. Maybe Inter deserved to win it in the end. You know what? I think they probably overall were the better team. But that's that. See you next time. Take care.